Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. The chase began after a 911 call from the Columbus Metropolitan Library reported a stolen white Honda HR-V taken by a 16-year-old suspect.
Slow enough, don't be afraid to
Fuck!
Okay, westbound Addison.
Fuck!
I don't know if we're good.
Officers tracked the vehicle into Grove City, following closely as it fled from a gas station onto Southwest Boulevard.
Okay, westbound Addison.
Remember, we gotta clear the car if we get to stop.
Yeah, you're on it. Stay on it.
Brakes. Oh, fuck!
Running north or south.
Hey Mason, let us know if you see anything.
During the pursuit, the suspect fired at two uninvolved people, lost control, and later abandoned the car. A police helicopter spotted him hiding in a dumpster, where officers surrounded, tackled, and arrested him. On August 18th, 2024, Andre Hunter turned Washington Street into a high-speed spectacle, blasting through town in a red Dodge Ram. Ignoring traffic laws, he weaved recklessly between lanes, turning the road into his personal stunt course. When the chaos finally ended, Hunter stepped out unfazed, calmly sipping a beer as if nothing had happened, showing no panic or remorse.
Hands up!
The show quickly caught up with him. Hunter now faces multiple charges, including DUI, driving on a suspended license, and having an open container, an expensive lesson in why drinking and fleeing never end well. On the morning of August 14th, 2022, Trooper O'Core observed a motorcycle speeding at 109 miles per hour on I-85 near mile marker 56.
Contact.
The motorcyclist exited at Georgia 74, then turned onto Oakley Industrial Boulevard, continuing to flee. At Bohannon Road, the suspect braked hard, skidded, and attempted to turn. As Core tried to block him, the motorcycle hit his patrol vehicle and the rider fell. Despite repeated commands, the suspect resisted. Kerr tackled him, secured his firearm, and handcuffed the man after a struggle. The rider was identified as Ajwan Kendall, who had prior arrests for reckless driving. He was taken for medical clearance and booked into Coweta County Jail.
Looks like it's gonna be
Willa Lifford jumped into a waiting black van with Amanda Bishop, 34, behind the wheel, and Andre Baker, 36, in the passenger seat. The three sped away, but within 10 minutes, police were in hot pursuit, reaching speeds up to 90 miles per hour.
Baseline, speed 70.
The van barreled through Ocala, cutting across southeast Marique, forcing several cars to swerve to avoid a collision. The officers stayed close, fully aware that one wrong move could lead to tragedy. It was no longer just about catching them, it was about preventing a disaster.
Just went through the red light, going northbound, southeast 44th Avenue Road. Call it a westbound 38th Street, heading back out towards Temple rollover.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
The chase ended when the van plunged into a pond. Willa Lifford staggered out, still holding a gun, refusing to surrender. Shots rang out shortly after. The intense pursuit closed amid mud, sirens, and the harsh reality of a violent conclusion.
Temple shot fired.
A high-speed chase unfolded when the driver of a Nissan was pulled over for making an improper pass and driving in the wrong lane. Just moments after the officer returned to his patrol car, the suspect suddenly sped off, triggering a dangerous pursuit. As the chase escalated, the driver's reckless behavior posed a serious risk to the public. In response, officers executed a pit maneuver, successfully bringing the vehicle to a stop. The suspect, a teenage driver, was immediately taken into custody.
Look what you did! Why you have to run?
In a bizarre twist, the teen began blaming the officer for the entire ordeal, an unexpected display of entitlement that left many shaking their heads.
Come on, bro.
On October 8, 2023, Arkansas State Trooper Ronald Elkins initiated a pursuit of a Mercury Grand Marquis after the driver failed to stop for an expired license plate. As the situation escalated, the driver refused to pull over, prompting a high-speed chase. Trooper Elkins skillfully closed the distance, waiting for the perfect opportunity to execute a pit maneuver. With precision timing, he sent the Mercury careening into a ditch. The driver, however, managed to flee into the woods, evading capture that day. Despite the initial escape, persistence paid off when the suspect was located and arrested a few days later, bringing the case to a successful resolution. A Cobra unit deputy attempted to stop a vehicle displaying an illegal license plate, but the driver refused, igniting a high-speed chase through Riverdale streets.
I'll be able to assume Norman Drive, Crystal Lake.
Yeah, Norman Drive, Crystal Lake.
Right on Crystal Lake.
He's going to the left on, right on Southbridge. Just 20 miles per hour. Yeah.
The pursuit ended after a precise pit maneuver flipped the car. Both suspects were quickly taken into custody, with marijuana found on one of them.
Model
a fuck. Shut up. Let me see your hands. Put your fucking hands out. Right now. Put your hands out.
What began as a routine stop escalated into a dangerous chase, ending swiftly with arrests and restored public safety.
Push this up. Push this up. So if you don't know, sir, you are under arrest.
Got it. Delta 581.
On July 25th, 2023, in Dallas, Texas, undercover officers monitored a stolen U-Haul when 41-year-old Ryan Taylor suddenly jumped in and fled.
Rammed a cover vehicle.
Fuck!
Shit!
Marked units joined as Taylor stormed onto the highway, driving recklessly and endangering everyone around him.
Delta 581, we're about to be going under Northwest Highway on D&T.
Fuck. Oh my God.
Wrecked out, just wrecked out.
Just wrecked out.
Hit one vehicle. Let's get somebody to check him out. 6700 Lemon is left.
The chase peaked when he pulled a gun, was shot in the leg, and finally surrendered. He was arrested, treated, and charged with serious felonies. Arkansas State Police carefully tracked a wanted 4x4 truck, waiting patiently for the safest moment to intervene. When marked units moved in, the driver refused to stop, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
TBI rollover 1016.
After dangerous weaving attempts, officers executed a precise PT maneuver, flipping the truck and taking the suspect into custody safely.
Show me your fucking hands! Now! On the ground! On it! On it! Get out! On the ground! Get the fuck out of the window! Get off! Get off! Get off of it! Now get out! On it! On the ground!
Yes, sir, I didn't do anything.
Who else is in the car?
Sir, I didn't do anything, I promise.
Is there anybody else in it?
I'm down with it. I ain't done shit.
You move and I'm gonna pull your fucking head off.
Yes, sir, I didn't do that.
Put your hands behind your back, right fucking
Sir, I didn't do that, though.
Put, you just keep your fucking hands right
Put that
there.
seat up.
Yes, sir, I will.
Put that seat up.
Is everybody in there?
Yeah, girl.
On October 14th, 2020, in Federal Point, Arkansas, ASP Trooper Dylan Robbins spotted a spray-painted Range Rover with fake plates, raising suspicions of theft or an unlicensed driver.
fucking car, motherfucker, you hear me?
When Robbins attempted a stop, the driver fled. The pursuit ended with assistance from another officer, but the uncooperative driver refused to exit, forcing police to break a window.
Get out.
Why would you do that shit?
Get the fuck out of the car, don't run from me.
The driver, 26-year-old Haley Hollingsworth, was hospitalized with minor injuries. She had a suspended license, active warrants, and had been evading court on prior felony forgery and theft charges.
Does your back hurt? What all hurt?
What could have ended as a simple shoplifting fine at a Walmart instead became a life-altering mistake. LaGuardia Condra and her friend were caught with over $2,000 in stolen merchandise loaded into their car.
Get out of the car! Back up, back up, back up! Back up, put in park, put in park, put in park! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
When police intervened, Condra asked to retrieve something from the vehicle, then suddenly fled, speeding off on 3 tires, weaving through traffic, and nearly causing multiple crashes. Spike strips finally ended the chase. What began as pit theft escalated into serious charges, earning Condra a 7-year prison sentence for one reckless decision. In Seattle, Washington, officers, assisted by air support, located a stolen vehicle linked to a recent shooting, triggering a high-speed pursuit through city streets. The suspect attempted to flee, but the chase ended quickly when officers executed a clean textbook pit maneuver.
Show me your head! Show me your head!
A 32-year-old man was arrested at the scene without incident, and remarkably, no injuries were reported. On July 14, 2025, Trooper Keaton Ramsey responded to a pursuit initiated by Clarksville police involving a gray Chevrolet S10 fleeing eastbound from Interstate 40 onto Highway 64. Ramsey assumed primary and executed a controlled TVI. The vehicle crashed into a ditch, and the driver, Louis Black, was arrested without incident on multiple violations and an active warrant.
Going to Clarks, we're trying to block TVI. TVI is successful. Crashed out.
Hands! Hands! Put your hands up!
On January 20th, 2020 in Bullitt County, Georgia, just after the MLK Jr. parade, 27-year-old Terrence Johnson sparked a high-speed chase through town in a white sedan with suspended tags.
K9 to Bullock. Still going, Bullock, still going.
Let GSP take it.
Tempo.
Alright, Bullet, GSP has the lead now.
Instead of stopping, he sped off, endangering his passengers and neighbors as he tore through a residential area, even cutting across front yards.
What's your location?
Running back. Stop running! You better stop, K9's gonna get you! K9's gonna get you!
The chase ended when Johnson fled on foot and hid under a house, but a K9 tracked him down. He was arrested and charged with felony fleeing and reckless driving.
Get out of there! Get your hands! Come on! Get out of there! Get your hands! Get out of there! Come on! Get your ass out of there! Get on the fucking ground!
On September 5th, 2025, a silver Honda Accord was clocked speeding on Sparksford Drive. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the driver fled, running stop signs and racing through multiple roads before entering Interstate 40 at extreme speeds. The chase peaked at over 130 miles per hour.
Get on the fucking ground!
Ended when police used a tactical maneuver to force the car into a ditch. The driver was arrested without resistance and later faced multiple serious charges. Meet 24-year-old Sierra Hibbard of Peach County, Georgia, whose encounter with police quickly turned chaotic. After slipping free during a stop, she sparked a reckless pursuit.
Yeah.
Even with stop sticks shredding her tires, Sierra kept driving on bare rims. Officers eventually boxed her in and pulled her from the car.
She's not gonna make it far.
We got it. You just tried to kill 10 people. No, I didn't, sir. Alex, what's up?
The shock came when police found a toddler in the back seat. Despite denying wrongdoing, Sierra was arrested, facing serious charges including reckless driving and child endangerment.
Or no longer in it. Coming up with GSP. They're going to be like on the left.
On February 6, 2022 in Chattanooga, a minor shoplifting call quickly spiraled out of control at a convenience store. After allegedly throwing a drink at the owner and fleeing, Chris Parker overpowered an officer, stole a patrol car, and sped toward Georgia.
tire down. He's locking up now. I'm ready.
Clear contact leg.
Heavy contact. Are you running towards?
Come here, Fred.
Police, fearing he was armed, arrested him shortly after. He now faces charges ranging from fleeing to grand theft auto and drugs. In a dramatic high-speed pursuit in Tarrant, Arkansas, state troopers and local police tracked a stolen vehicle first spotted near Garland and Jefferson Avenues. The suspect raced east on Interstate 30, reaching about 95 miles per hour before losing control while passing another car, overturning onto its roof.
The wreck out right here. Looks like, yeah. Yep, they're wrecking out in the median. Roll over, roll over.
The 17-year-old driver was arrested, treated for minor injuries, and taken to juvenile detention, now facing theft and fleeing charges with bond revoked. A routine traffic stop involving a Dodge Avenger suddenly spiraled into chaos when the driver chose to flee instead of pulling over calmly. What began as a minor violation quickly escalated into a dangerous pursuit, ending with officers safely arresting the driver without further incident.
Listen to me. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you. You understand? All right. I'm gonna get out the car. Get out then. Let's go. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to get out. Ain't no fine. Get out. Y'all gonna get me. Get out.
I ain't got. Hey, look at my hand.
Look at my hand. You better keep your hands. I'm coming out. My waist is stuck on my waist is stuck on the window. I'm coming. My waist is on the window. My waist is on.
Investigators later learned the driver had a suspended license and no valid documents, turning a simple ticket into serious legal trouble.
Y'all gonna break my leg. Up. That's what I'm saying. My leg is on the window thing right here.
Make an adjustment. Push your foot left, right. Keep your hands.
You did this to yourself. I don't even want to hear it.
Cut me out. I didn't do that, sir. Okay. I didn't do that. I didn't do nothing, sir.
Okay, if you ain't done nothing wrong.
Yep, you just been detained, all right? Hey, man. Hit play right here. I didn't.
Conway, Arkansas briefly earned an unusual nickname on May 10, 2023, when a stolen 2015 Ford Mustang sparked chaos across the city. Its powerful engine allowed the suspect to outrun Conway police on Interstate 40, forcing officers to disengage.
takedown. Trying to get across the road.
The chase reignited when the Mustang was later spotted near a Walmart. The suspect blasted down an exit ramp and into Arkansas back roads, where tight curves and narrow lanes raised the danger. Trooper DeMont moved decisively to shut it down.
He's surrounded, he's off in the ditch. We got him.
After his arrest, the suspect offered a strange excuse, claiming he wanted one last thrill before jail. The joyride was short-lived, ending with handcuffs and a clear reminder that stolen speed always comes at a cost. On March 4th, 2024, around 4:41 p.m., Trooper Shira of the Florida Highway Patrol was monitoring traffic from the median on I-75 near mile marker 153 when a white Dodge Charger with dark tint caught his attention. After pulling in behind the Charger and activating emergency lights, the driver changed lanes repeatedly, appearing to comply at first. Moments later, the vehicle suddenly accelerated, weaving through traffic at high speed before exiting toward SR 76, prompting an active pursuit notification to dispatch. On December 4th, 2020, an Arkansas state trooper initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle with its windows completely covered in black paint. As the officer approached the passenger side, the driver unexpectedly accelerated, sparking a high-speed pursuit. Trooper Ray quickly responded by executing a pit maneuver, forcing the vehicle off the road. However, the driver regained control and dangerously re-entered the interstate, now driving against oncoming traffic.
Okay, we're coming. Now, did you say he's losing a guy or had lost one?
He hadn't lost it yet. We tried to stop a second ago, and he was having some issues.
In a strategic move to end the chase, officers positioned one trooper ahead on an adjacent road, preparing to block the suspect's path. Trooper Ray then placed his vehicle directly in front of the fleeing car, resulting in a head-on collision that brought the pursuit to a halt.
Get out of the vehicle! 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 Get out of the vehicle!
Despite initially resisting arrest, the suspect was eventually subdued and taken into custody. He is currently being held at the Franklin County Detention Center. In 2022, Arkansas State Police responded to a call about a vehicle traveling westbound in the eastbound lanes after fleeing a traffic stop for displaying fictitious tags. An officer quickly located the vehicle, triggering an immediate and decisive response. Within moments, a trooper executed a flawless pit maneuver, bringing the vehicle to an instant halt and ending the pursuit in under a minute. Though the driver attempted to flee on foot, he was swiftly apprehended. All 3 occupants were arrested and taken into custody without further incident.
I think that guy just went over Central.
On August 4th, 2023, in Veeder, Texas, chaos erupted when a man reported his stolen pickup truck, still towing a trailer, speeding down Interstate 10. The truck's owner had seen the suspect jump into his parked vehicle and drive off, and he wasn't willing to let it slide. It wasn't the suspect's first run-in with the law, however. He had an outstanding warrant for aggravated robbery in Sabine County. Now in custody, the suspect faces a lengthy list of charges, including aggravated theft, evading arrest, and more.
April 1052, April 25, insurance confirmed.
On July 8th, 2024, an Arkansas State trooper, while on routine patrol, observed a silver Land Rover SUV speeding at 72 miles per hour in a 50 miles per hour construction zone.
Adam 44, 1037.
For a while, the trooper believed the driver was merely looking for a safe place to stop. But when the suspect took an exit, passed a gas station, and got back on the highway, the trooper decided to end the pursuit with a TVI.
They drove.
The suspect briefly lost control, but managed to regain composure, triggering a more dangerous high-speed chase, even veering into oncoming traffic.
Other person hit.
The suspect later claimed they were trying to find a place to stop, despite already having passed multiple opportunities. They were ultimately charged with fleeing, speeding, and driving under the influence.
I was trying to get off the interstate, man.
On January 11th, 2024, the Florida Highway Patrol began a pursuit in Leon County after spotting a vehicle speeding at 92 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone. Despite emergency lights being activated, the driver refused to stop, weaving recklessly through traffic and nearly crashing into a semi-truck. Due to growing safety concerns, troopers continued the chase.
I see you at the 03 eastbound. So far, every other word is putting out your northbound.
The driver, Monty Terrell Herring, eventually abandoned the vehicle and tried to flee on foot, but was quickly caught by troopers. A search of his vehicle uncovered methamphetamine and ammunition. Authorities also found that Herring had been driving without a valid license for an extended period. On November 23, 2025, Arkansas State Police assisted North Little Rock PD in a high-speed pursuit of a white Chrysler 300 with stolen plates.
White Chrysler 300. I can't get 20.
The chase reached Interstate 40, where the vehicle sped west at nearly 120 miles per hour before troopers took over as traffic cleared.
Successful TVI, hit the wall.
A successful TVI sent the car into a concrete wall. The driver fled into brush but was captured while the passenger surrendered.
Wearing all black. He's up there.
Three firearms were recovered, and the vehicle linked to a Little Rock homicide was seized and turned over to North Little Rock Police. A silver Lexus driver on Highway 300 nearly caused a serious accident by recklessly speeding and weaving through traffic before fleeing the scene at dangerously high speeds. Police pursued the vehicle carefully, coordinating two pit team maneuvers that successfully brought the Lexus to a controlled stop, preventing further risk to the public.
I got a dog, I got a dog.
Following the vehicle's immobilization, officers swiftly apprehended the driver, identified as Yahir Vega. He was promptly arrested and booked into Fulton County Jail, facing charges related to the high-speed pursuit and reckless driving that endangered others on the road. On March 10, 2023, Troop A Dispatch received multiple reports of a man recklessly driving an ATV on Interstate 30 East. Moments later, an officer spotted the four-wheeler swerving through lanes near Bishop Lindsay before taking the ramp onto Interstate 40 East. When the trooper activated his lights and siren, the driver, later identified as Curtis Jackson, accelerated, weaving dangerously between lanes and continuing onto Highway 67/167 North at speeds exceeding 60 miles per hour.
I guess I'm done 37.
Correction. Back going on 67 North.
Driver, pull over! Driver, pull over!
Feeling straight. I'll try to pick the box in.
Seven North approaching McCain.
speed 67.
As Jackson ignored commands to stop, Trooper Little attempted to slow him down. Despite losing a rear wheel, Jackson kept driving recklessly on the highway, dodging traffic and endangering others. At the 3-mile marker, officers managed to get in front of the ATV, forcing it to a gradual stop. Jackson was taken into custody by Troopers Little and Smith without further incident.
Give it up, buddy. You're done. Pull over. Give it up. You're all done.
North approaching Wildwood.
67 North approaching Wildwood.
Speed 60.
Go ahead, get it right here.
Get on the ground.
Officers noted that Jackson smelled strongly of alcohol and had bloodshot eyes. He failed field sobriety tests and registered a blood alcohol content of 0.15. Jackson initially provided a false name before admitting his true identity. His ATV was impounded and he was transported to Pulaski County Jail. Jackson now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, driving while intoxicated, reckless driving, and operating an ATV on a public highway.
You got anything on you, buddy? No, sir. Any guns? No. No, sir. No, sir. I seen y'all